They say two children can grow up under the same roof and still be total strangers in spirit, and nothing proved this more than Nana and Eve. They were stepsisters, but you wouldn't even believe they lived in the same compound. Nana was calm, soft-spoken, and kind to her bones. Eve, on the other hand, carried arrogance the way a person carries their shadow. Everywhere, every time, without shame. Nana's mother died when she was very young. Her father remarried, hoping to fill the emptiness in his daughter's life. But he didn't live long either. Years of smoking and drinking ate away at him, and kidney failure carried him off before Nana even finished primary school. After he died, everything changed. Most women would have abandoned children who weren't their own, but not Mama Eve. She raised both girls as though she had birthed them herself. She farmed from morning till night, wove mats, washed clothes for neighbors, anything to feed, clothe, and school them properly. She bought them the same food, the same slippers, the same wrappers. She paid both their school fees. She prayed for both. And when Nana cried at night missing her mother, Mama Eve held her the same way she held Eve on her difficult days. But no matter how much love she poured into Eve, nothing changed her. Eve's arrogance was like a sweet sickness she enjoyed and never wanted cured. Whenever the girls walked through the village, the difference between them was painful to witness. If elderly women struggled along the road with firewood on their heads, Nana would bow and greet politely, "Good afternoon, Mama." Eve would laugh and mock them. "Can't you walk faster? Even snails move better." If children played on the dusty path, Nana stepped gently so she wouldn't crush their toys. Eve kicked their tins and stones aside, shouting, "Move! Do you want to scratch my leg?" Nana spent half her life apologizing for Eve's sharp tongue, her insults, even her rudeness to animals. "Mama is trying for you," Nana would whisper when Eve misbehaved. "She's trying to raise you well. Why don't you listen?" Eve simply rolled her eyes. "Leave me alone, Nana. I don't have time for your good girl behavior." Mama Eve prayed. She fasted. She begged. She scolded. Nothing worked until one morning. After years of trying to guide them, Mama Eve called both girls into her room. She didn't shout. She didn't complain. She simply sat on her wooden stool and said, "Children, you are old enough now. It's time to start taking care of yourselves." Nana looked worried. Eve looked thrilled. "The world is bigger than this village," Mama Eve continued. "Go out and work. Earn your own money. Build your future. In the neighboring village, many people start new lives." Before she could finish, Eve jumped up. "Thank you, Mama. I'm tired of this boring place. I'll make money and show everyone who I really am." Nana asked gently, "Mama, are we ready?" Mama Eve nodded. "Life will teach you what I could not. Remember the values I raised you with." Eve scoffed. "Values don't pay bills. Money does." Mama Eve ignored her. She held their hands and prayed, a long, emotional prayer full of a mother's fear and hope. The compound buzzed with excitement as the girls packed. Eve ran to the market for new clothes and posed in every mirror she could find like someone traveling abroad. Nana packed soap, water, food, and her mother's Bible. When the time came, they hugged Mama Eve. Eve even held her a little longer than usual. Then they set off, their bags bouncing behind them, laughing and dreaming of bright futures. Hours passed as they walked under the hot sun. They ate roasted yam when hungry, drank from streams when thirsty. Eve talked endlessly about the luxurious life she planned to live. Nana just smiled. Eventually they reached a fork in the road, one path left, one right. "What should we take?" Nana asked. "Does it matter?" Eve shrugged. "All roads lead somewhere." Then she added, "The right one looks brighter. That must be my destiny." We should stay together, Nana insisted. Are you my mother? Eve snapped. Go your way. I'll go mine. Nana sighed and chose the left path. Something about it felt peaceful and safe. Eve strutted down the right path. That moment, when the roads split, was the moment their destinies split too. But fate is strange. Though they walked separately, both paths eventually led into the same place, a crowded, noisy market in the next village. At the entrance sat an old, frail woman holding out a calabash. Please, a piece of bread, she whispered. Nana stopped immediately. Her heart tightened. She gave the woman her last slice of bread and offered her water. The woman ate slowly, tears gathering. Bless you, my child. What is your name? I'm Nana, she answered softly. I came looking for work, but I don't know where to sleep tonight. Kindness is rare, the woman murmured. Come with me. You are safe. Nana followed her to a small mud hut. The woman spread a clean mat for her and said, Rest. Tomorrow will bring its blessings. Meanwhile, Eve had reached the same spot earlier. When the old woman begged her for bread, Eve sneered, You? My bread? I'd rather feed a pig. The old woman withdrew her hand silently. Inside the market, Eve shouted at every trader for work. Everyone refused. By nightfall, she realized she had nowhere to sleep. Fear wrapped around her chest. She finally returned to the old woman and whispered, Mama, please forgive me. Please let me stay with you. After a long pause, the woman nodded and led her home. The next morning was starkly different for the sisters. Nana woke early, swept the compound, fetched water, washed clothes, cooked, and cared for the old woman tenderly. The woman soon offered her work, promising good pay. Eve, meanwhile, slept until noon. She didn't sweep, fetch water, cook, or lift a finger. When the old woman gently offered her work, Eve laughed loudly, mocking her, but she eventually agreed, though grudgingly. And so the year passed, one girl blooming in kindness, the other sinking into cruelty. Then, one day, their destinies were tested. Eve found a gleaming diamond hidden in her hut. She stole it instantly, hiding it in her wrapper. Nana found the same kind of diamond in her own hut, but returned it quietly to the old woman's pot. Fate watched silently. The next morning, both girls prepared to return home. The old woman called Nana. Kneel. She placed the diamond in Nana's hand. This is your reward. Your heart is kind. From today on, your words will shine like this diamond. Anyone who hears you will feel love and peace. Nana wept and thanked her. In Eve's hut, the woman opened her pot and found it empty. My child, where is the diamond? How should I know? Eve snapped, as if a poor old thing like you could own something so precious. The woman's face fell. Her voice changed, ancient, deep, echoing. From this day forward, your mouth will bring you nothing good. As you insulted others, insult shall be your tongue. As your heart held darkness, darkness will pour from your lips. Eve stormed off. The sisters reunited at the fork in the road. Nana hugged Eve eagerly. Eve bragged about the diamond she stole, mocking the miserable old woman. When they reached home, Mama Eve rejoiced. Nana opened her bag, and dozens of diamonds spilled out, multiplying like stars. This is the reward of goodness, Mama Eve whispered. Eve grabbed her own bag excitedly, but when she opened it, rats leapt out, dozens of them, squealing and scattering. Everything she had stolen, including the diamond, had transformed into rats. Mama, what is this? She cried. This, Mama Eve said sadly, is the reward of your behavior. From then on, Nana used her blessings wisely. She grew a successful flower business, and people loved to hear her speak. Her life blossomed. Eve, however, found that every time she opened her mouth, insults spilled out uncontrollably. People avoided her. Her own words became her curse. Because in life, you reap what your heart plants, and the spirit world returns exactly what you give.